Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry that I was not here to entertain you last week. I had some business to take care of. However, I'm back. Your boy Jiggy J is back with a brand new, exciting episode of Get Loose Radio. And tonight, I'm honoring my favorite, the greatest entertainer of all time. Of all around for me, Michael Jackson, man. Michael is Michael Jackson, dog. Like, there's nothing else I need to say after this, right? Thank you. Okay, but I'm gonna recap 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I had a good special guest. He talked about his clothing line, but shout out to my man. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I can't remember because it was 2 weeks ago, so it is what it is. So tonight it's gonna be something special, man. Buckle up, hold on tight, get loose with your boy. I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I have a special guest, but as always, I gotta have my girl, the lady for Get Loose Radio. She's kind of like still my guest, but hey, we working the kinks, so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Lola. And I have also a great friend of mine. Me and him, we go way back to Bowie State University. Since I know this brother since 09.
09, yeah.
09, and we've been kicking it ever since, man. He's definitely become a very huge inspiration for me as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Josh Spivey. Welcome to Get Loose Radio, dog.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. How you doing?
I'm blessed, man.
Good. Tell the people about yourself, man.
Okay. Well, first thing, I'm a child of God. That's the first thing I got to tell everybody, because that's how I got to where I'm at. That's how I got to where I'm at.
Yeah.
Prior military, did the U.S. Air Force thing. Fresh out of high school. Mm-hmm. My grandfather did it, my uncle did it, so got to carry on that legacy. I was going to do 20 years, honestly. I was going to stay in there for as long as I could, but my mom got sick and passed away. So I had to take her house and home first, make sure my brother graduated high school because he was a senior when that happened. And then after that, 2 years after that, I decided to go to college. College wasn't even on my radar. I was like, college? I don't need it. But then when I thought about it, was the opportunities they could afford for me. And after that, I decided to go to Bowie State. After graduating from there, I went to the new school in New York.
Right.
And that's when everything really popped off. So I touched down there. Shouts out to Kira Main. She really looked out for me when it came to an interview with Pete Rock.
Yeah.
And once I did that, I was be able to get into that New York scene when it comes to getting certain situations, working with Love and Hip Hop, doing certain shows, acting on Law and Order, Blue Bloods, Orange New Black, Power, a lot of other shows too. And it just allowed me to get exposure. And if I didn't move there, I don't think I would got that exposure being in the same area.
That's what's up, man. It's crazy. You mentioned that you had a few cameos in, like you said, like Orange is the New Black, Law and Order, SVU, right?
SVU.
Great show.
Yeah.
And then you was in a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah. How was it like being on the set with those great actors and actresses?
Honestly, the first time you get kind of a little bit starstruck, but you still try to keep it together because you're trying to be a professional. But it's really hectic, honestly. When you get there, sometimes you have to go to makeup, sometimes you have to go to hair. Don't really worry about hair really, but they still got to check and see what's going on. Yeah. Also, after that, wardrobe's a big thing too. Right. Because people don't realize when you're an extra, when you're not a principal actor, you bring your own wardrobe. They might have things for you for a certain role, but most of the time it's your own wardrobe. And after that, the food's good. I'm trying to tell you. Craft services be looking out, man. I think one of the best experiences I had was meeting Ice-T.
Ice-T?
Yeah. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, and we was tired, because a lot of times people don't realize every show is not going to be that 9 to 5 or that it's at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. And we was tired, about to go to sleep, and he told us this joke. He said, man, I broke this girl's fingers after I got in a fight with her. I'm like, why? What happened? She tried to tell on me. The whole crew could not get to the next scene because it was that funny. But he understood that we weren't used to being up that late, having to do scene over scene over scene. Because people think it's just a quick shot and you're done. No, I mean, there's been times where even to this day, and this is my only tell people, my sleep is still messed up because of what I used to do when it came to act. When it comes to acting, because you don't have a time frame. It's not a 9-to-5 job, and plus it's also you're your own independent contractor. So I have to do 1099 just like somebody that has their own business. And people think you get jobs every single week, every single day. It's not like that. Somebody that taught me that was Tracy Ellis Ross. She was at the ABFF, which is the American Black Film Festival. Please go check it out. After she did Girlfriends, she almost quit before she got Blackish because she didn't have a show that was that big between that time frame. Cameos do all well and good, but that TV money is pretty good because you get it on a weekly basis.
Right. Dang.
That's crazy.
What you got for him?
So, what is the ultimate goal for you with acting? I mean, I know that you're doing, extras and everything, and everybody thinks that the front of the screen is, where it's at and everything like that. But where do you see yourself with this?
For one, I see myself getting an Oscar. I'm gonna be the first ever person to get an Oscar and a PhD.
Y'all hear that?
I know that's right.
Y'all hear that? Speak that into existence, bro.
Second thing is making sure other people get access to it. Believe it or not, it might look big, but that industry is really small, and you gotta get people in and try to find a way. And it's really who you know. I don't want to try to sugarcoat and go, oh yeah, you gotta have training and all. There's people that have training that's talented more than people that's out there right now. You gotta know somebody to take it in there. But the end goal is to make sure I get that Oscar, and most definitely not just acting, but screenwriting, directing. You want to be well versed when it comes to that, because if you don't get a job in acting, you still have a job in directing, you still have a job in producing, you still have a job in screenwriting. And screenwriting is a lost art, and people don't really hop onto it. When I was at the ABFF, people always want to come to the ones where Taraji's at, she's speaking, or Tracy Ellis Ross. But they had a screen acting workshop with the writers from Empire. It was like 20 people there.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
And that's pretty sad because people think it's just the front of the line. Now, mind you, being in the front, you have to worry about a lot of things. Your family is now a part of that. So where people are going to try to get to your family to get to you.
Right.
And that's honestly why I'm back, because people try to get to somebody in my family to get to me. And trust when I tell you, I know where you are. And I'm being for real.
Right.
Yeah.
I know where you are.
Yeah.
Now I think I heard PhD or something.
Okay.
Are you pursuing it now, or what's
good
happening?
News. I just got a UPenn.
All right.
So that's a pretty dope thing. From where my background is, it's a blessing and nothing but God that I got to where I'm at and where I'm getting to. Now with that, it's going to be a little bit of a career change to where I have to get that first master's or that second master's, and then go right into the PhD.
That's what's up, man.
That's cool though. That's what's up, man.
Man, you and that's one thing about you, man. You take education seriously, which a lot of people do not. A lot of people feel as though they need to stop at the bachelor's. It's cool to have your bachelor's, it's cool to have your master's, but man, you about to go and get a second master's and a PhD. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
One of the things that this show is built on, we built on having fun. We built on being goofy. We built on, I'm gonna be Jiggy J regardless. I don't care who's watching. That's gonna be Lola Marx. You know what I'm saying? You doing what you doing. But at the end of the day, the show is built, the way I want to design my show is to uplift the community. What is your role within the African American community? And even if you don't right now, what do you want to start doing, and what tell to us, man, because we need it. I
would say the main thing is I was scared to get into it at first. When I was younger, my grandmother and this is why I like to do, but that's why I wanted to get back into reading, writing, and literacy. My grandmother made me do speeches. I had to read books, write speeches, whether it be for church or for community events. And when I was in middle school, of course you don't want to do that because it's corny. It's like, oh, it's corny. I don't want to do that. I want to play sports. And just imagine if I would have stayed with that, where I would have been. So getting back to that and getting back to motivational speaking, I think the main thing about it is you don't have to have a title to make an impact.
Right.
And I think that's what people kind of get away from. They think, oh yeah, I have this title, so I have to do this. But a lot of times, like even being around my nieces, being around my godchildren, being around my brother, like having that impact of where they see what you're doing. And you're not doing it for self, but because honestly, think about it. We're at the age now to where we don't work or we don't do anything for ourselves anymore because we're going to have kids soon. It's for that. It's for our future. It's for our future. It's for that generational wealth that we don't have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, my house is not for me. It's for my kids to have it.
Right. It's an investment for them.
It's an investment for them. Like, I'm not sitting there and getting a house. Now, trust me, I want my den so I can play my games and watch my movies and stuff. But at the end of the day, will it be there for them if they need it bad enough to where they need to get equity out for something? Right. Even life insurance is a big thing too. Like, people forget about that life insurance and all that stuff to where I could walk out today and die. I'm good. So if you marry me, you're gonna get life insurance.
That's good.
Well, look, if you marry me, boy, hey,
that's better than Gucci bags.
Hey,
so
let me tell you something. If you marry me, I'm gonna be honest with you. You may not get nothing.
Same over here. You marry me, you get life
you
insurance.
Might get you might get something out the 401k. Something.
Shit. What is your problem?
What?
Something out of it?
First of all, I don't know you like that.
So why you marrying her?
Prenup.
There you go, prenuptials.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, look, y'all. This brother here, man, he's phenomenal. I have a lot of people, man, that really are trying to break into the industry that you're doing something. They want to ultimately the goal is acting, but they just want to do something. Number one, what is your advice to them? And then number two, how can they reach you?
I'll start with how you reach me. You can reach me on Instagram at J_Spivey, SPIV as in Victor, EY, _. Or Facebook, just Josh Spivey for real. The way you get into it, honestly, is do whatever it takes. Yeah. I knew what my goal was to get to New York. So what I got a degree in New York. So, and the thing is, it's not just going to New York or LA anymore. You can go anywhere and make it or get into it. I knew a guy named Denzel Davidson, went to Bowie State. Good guy.
Denzel.
He
that's my man.
Started out in DC, man. And then what I saw him in New York at the American Black Film Festival. So it's one of the things where you have to get in there anywhere, and it's not about money always. It's about opportunity. Yeah. And if you do a play at Bowie State, that's on your resume.
It's a foot in the door.
It's a foot in the door.
It's one step closer.
Yeah, and plus, don't be scared to talk to people.
No.
You can go up to celebrities. They're people just like everybody else and say, hey, I want to get into this. How can I get into this? What did you do to get into it? Yeah. Just don't go up to them all thirsty and everything, but talk to them just like they're regular people.
Got you.
Should be okay.
Appreciate it, man. Well, look, bro, we about to cut to a commercial break, y'all. We'll be right back. And Josh, you gonna stay with us?
I'm staying with y'all, man.
You wanna stay with us for the show? You wanna get loose with your boy?
You get loose?
Hey, yeah.
Oh Lord.
Y'all get loose with the lady too, man. But look, y'all, we'll be right back.
Wow.
What? What's wrong with me?
No, he said get loose.
I see y'all in a little bit. Peace. So, what we got for entertainment, dog? Come on, holla at me.
BET Awards 2016 went into effect yesterday. They did their tributes to Prince, along with regular ass people just doing what they normally do. But Beyonce kicked off the BET Awards.
Oh, Beyonce killed that.
Good ass performance. It included Kendrick Lamar. She sung her song Freedom, which is actually a part of her Formation tour, which was on there. So it was really good. There was a lot of tributes to Prince. Bilal performed, Erykah Badu, Janelle Monáe, Sheila E., countless other performances. Usher was up there and everything like that. Did you see the BET Awards?
I saw it. I got my opinions on it. Me personally, I think Bilal, he killed it. Like, he did his thing. The only thing I got a problem with, and I'm about to receive some backlash on Facebook and on the website, and this is why I want to really talk about this. How do y'all feel about Jennifer Hudson doing Purple Rain? Because I'm going to give y'all my honest opinion about it. and I really don't care how y'all feel about it. I'm gonna say how I feel. In my opinion, Jennifer Hudson, she did a great job. However, I felt as though that was not the song for her to do. If it's going to be something from Prince, I feel as though Purple Rain should have went to somebody else. Because Jennifer Hudson, whenever she sings, you're going to church. You're going to get baptized, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's who she is. That's who she is. But in my opinion, I don't think you should have. I don't think that was just the song for her to sing. You know what I'm saying? I think she did a little too much for me. What's your thoughts?
She did better than Madonna.
She did better than Madonna. She did do better than Madonna.
I think everybody did better than Madonna last night.
I can do better than Madonna.
Well, I mean, Madonna wasn't that bad, but I mean, last night's tribute.
She did horrible.
I mean, last night's tributes was really, really much better than, what was it, the Grammys or the Billboard Awards?
Grammys.
I forget.
The
Grammys. So it was really, really better. It did touch, and I mean, it was going throughout the entire show, and it was really good. Jennifer Hudson, I think she looked amazing. It was a tribute to Prince's all-white outfit that he wore. She did sound good. A lot of people say that they would have wished that Fantasia would have did Purple Rain instead of her. I don't know.
She can't read the teleprompter though.
Huh?
She can't read the teleprompter though. That's what I was told.
Oh my God, you're so wrong.
Just be glad it wasn't Floyd Mayweather up there. But anyway, BET Awards. I think the biggest portion of the BET Awards, huh?
Imagine if Floyd and Fantasia had a kid together.
Oh, jeez.
That child be all illiterate. Floyd, Lloyd? No, I'm sorry, you said Floyd. Floyd Mayweather and Fantasia had a baby together?
Dyslexic.
Baby can't read an eye chart, probably.
Oh my God, I ain't saying nothing.
But the biggest portion of the BET Awards that everybody was discussing was Jesse Williams. He received the humanitarian award last night by Deborah Lee, and he gave an awesome speech. He brought up white privilege. He brought up cultural appropriation. He brought up white racism and how everybody's feeding off of the privilege and the cultural appropriations. But I think the biggest portion of it is that you may believe that we are magic, but that doesn't mean that we aren't real. So Jesse Williams brought it home. How did you feel? Okay,
first of all, let me stop my music for this. And I'm going to be so blunt as much as I possibly can be, as much as possible. I love the fact that Jesse Williams, he said what he had to say. I love the fact that he really hit it home for black people. And black people, hell, they threw up a fist. They was ready to go. They felt great. Okay, now that y'all feel great, y'all feel motivated, y'all feel inspired, what are y'all going to do now? No, I'm sorry, not y'all. What are we going to do as black people? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to feel good and to be pump, but that's only going to last for so long. If you don't, we always talk about like, okay, there's not enough opportunity for us as African Americans. There's not enough, we're not privileged. Well, hell, let's go out there and let's do something. Hell, join the NAACP, make a difference in the community. I'm serious. Like, go do something. Join the National Urban League. Or you ain't even got to do all that. Just do something small. Do some type of community service. It can start in the school system at that. One thing that pisses me off is that we talk about it, but ain't no work getting done. What are we going to do now? Thoughts?
For one thing, I would say it really comes down to buying power too. If you think about it,
right?
The things we buy don't go into our pockets. Look at it like this: the Jewish dollar goes around 21 times before it goes out to any other race.
Right.
I ain't going to count how much the Caucasian dollar goes around before it hits anywhere else. Us, it doesn't go around one time because honestly, we don't trust each other. A lot of times you'll hear, "Oh, don't go to that place because it's bad," but you'll go back and forth to Walmart over and over again, even though they treat you bad.
Right.
So it's a thing where we have a short leash on each other, but allow other people to just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Even think about it. He said something about brands. Now, we're all a slave to the brand. I mean, we all wear J's, we all wear Nikes, anything like that. But honestly,
I got J's on right now.
Honestly,
And I love my J's.
One thing I did, and this is not to be boastful or anything like that, but I gave a pair of my Nikes to a homeless person just off my feet.
Right.
Because there's so many other people that need it. You know what I mean? I have a niece that was sad because at school they asked her, what are those?
Wow.
And the thing that gets me about that is she can't help what she puts on her feet. You know what I mean? Like, and kids literally get bullied every day about that type of stuff.
Right.
But again, what are we putting out there? We're not the Nikes of the world. We're not the Adidas of the world. So what it comes down to is the buying power, and plus, literacy is a big thing too.
Yes. Yes.
The reason why I chose to get my second master's and my PhD is to go right into that field where, and the thing is, people don't realize literacy is not in a book anymore. It's on your phone. It's on your tablet.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times I see students that will write like they type or like they text. They'll put you as the letter U.
Right.
Reading is fundamental.
Right.
That's myself right there.
Reading is fundamental, but I mean, everything that's happening in the black community, it goes further than name brands and everything. I mean, even right here in Baltimore City, we just lost one of the rising stars that was going on. Lil Scooter, he coming from a Stop the Violence rally. He was shot and killed in his own car, and it ran into a building. So it's very sad that
let's do this.
We're trying to, build our community up, but at the same time, some people just don't believe that anything will change. We're not going to change itself, and they still tend to just retract to what the stereotypes are out there for a black community. So,
well, before you continue, we're gonna cut to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. I'll see you in a little bit. All right. I want to know. I want to know what happened.
The food was great.
The food was great. So you mean to tell me you left good cooking?
I didn't leave.
Who are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about Josh. He left good cooking for something crazy.
You left good cooking.
No,
but you know what? I'm gonna cut it. I ain't gonna do it anyway. Anyway.
How good was the cooking?
No, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's stay focused. Tonight, this show is dedicated for my man, the king of pop, Michael Jackson. I'm talking like I know that man. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Michael, by far, in my book, is my favorite, man. The boy can sing. The boy can write. The boy was an entertainer. Before there was a Beyonce, there was Michael.
White and black.
White and black. He was... I ain't gonna start. You know what? I ain't gonna start.
I saw it coming.
I was about to go in. I was like, yo, about to ban me from this radio show. Anyway, but like, what are your thoughts on Michael, man? Like, let's start with the guests. What are your thoughts on Michael, dog?
I think outside of the music, he was misunderstood. He never really had a childhood. I mean, you are a star from like 5 years old on. Mm-hmm. So what kind of livelihood do you have other than being the people's? You're not your family's. You're everybody else's.
Right.
But I think he handled it well as much as he could. His music though, bro,
music was.
I'm trying to tell you, there wasn't a song he didn't touch that people liked. Like, come on now, name one song you didn't like from Michael. Crickets.
The songs that I haven't heard yet.
And he probably has 100 of those.
Yo, this dude, I'm gonna start. Lady, go ahead before I go in, because Michael, Morgan, what's up, girl?
I cannot begin to speak on Michael Joseph Jackson.
You're
a real fan. You know the whole
I am probably, besides Janet, I am a huge Michael fan. I've been there since I was a child, and I have grown up knowing him. My parents, they were avid lovers of the Jackson 5. My mother went to see them 5 times at the Capitol Center in Washington, D.C. She's a Marlon Jackson fan. I love Michael Jackson. He was an innovator. He broke down barriers for not just African American people, but for children, poverty, hunger, people talk about him, talk about his skin and everything like that. But Michael was black. You can say whatever you want to. Michael was black.
All the way.
He donated to countless universities and colleges. He donated to Africa. He donated to the UN, the United Negro
Middle
College
East,
Fund, NAACP.
everybody.
He was
A nurse. He was a doctor.
proud. And if you ever seen his Oprah Winfrey interview, he tells you he is a proud African American, no matter what color he is or whatever you see on the outside. He was misunderstood, just like Josh said. But the thing about it is that he overcame and he became one of the biggest entertainers.
He persevered through
ever.
all that, man. But
Doesn't matter what you're doing, he is today.
Let me tell y'all something.
I would say that right now, he's the biggest.
He is
The
still
biggest.
the
Thank you.
biggest.
The biggest.
Just
ever.
about
He
to
is
say
still
that.
the biggest entertainer of all times. And he
I
will
don't care what
forever
y'all
live.
say. I don't care who y'all put up against me when it comes to Michael Jackson. Michael will always win. Okay, Michael is in another league of his own. That's why I remember someone was like, what about Prince? I said, those are two different types of artists. Those are two different types of styles of music that you cannot even compare.
You can't compare them.
Michael been doing this since he was, what, 7, 8? You know what I'm saying?
7.
So it's just like, yo, Michael was just his music was way before his time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though, whenever you saw Michael in concert, the crazy thing about this is that anytime 911 is called, because you got some white person just falling out, like literally passed out.
Black people too.
For real?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell you, black men,
Black men?
Yes.
thugs.
Yo,
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? When he passed away, like you had dudes that was like too tough for their own good. Like it was just like, yo, Michael gone?
I remember specifically when they broke the news on 106 in Park. You know, at the time, Terrence J and Roxy were on there. But they had Ludacris, Bow Wow, and I believe Neo call in to the show. All three.
Who said Bobby Brown was the king of R&B?
Whitney. But all three were there. All three were in tears because I mean, you even as a man in this industry, you follow the chain of Michael Jackson because not only was he a solo artist, he was in a group. And they were called the Black Beatles for a reason because African Americans at that time didn't really have all of that. You know, Motown was it. And when Jackson 5 came out, they reached out to a generation where younger people were starting to come into play. Yeah. And they started to really listen to the music. I mean, funk was there. Temptations was there with the doo-wop and everything like that. But the Jackson 5 were solely for the teenagers. And
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the Jacksons, man. The Jacksons the first of all, anytime you have Michael singing a song that Smokey Robinson wrote called "Who's Loving You," and he sung that song like he went through that. Like he went through that, man. Like there was every time I can listen to that song 25 times, and I still get the same feeling. The same goosebumps, and I'm like, yo, this little kid with a voice like that, singing like, what? When he sung, man, look, Michael Jackson was a crazy producer too. A lot of people don't know Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson specialized in beatboxing all of his songs,
but that's why he went out on his own. Because
that's why
it's like
it was like he was being held back.
Yeah, he was being held.
The only time he had some type of power where he was in the group, when he was with the Jacksons, and he hooked up with two producers from Philly. I forgot the name of them producers. Me and my homegirl were just talking about that, but he hooked up with these producers and. Everybody, Tito was able to do his thing. Marlon, Jackie, Randy was able to do his thing. They was able to really showcase who they are, huh? Toya melted in the studio. Latoya melted in anyway. But you know that's genius at its finest. Then we hooked up with Quincy.
For the Off the Wall.
For the Off the Wall.
And for Thriller.
And for Bad.
What was your most favorite album?
Thriller.
What was the
favorite album?
My favorite album of all time. Of all times.
Hold on. Can I pick two?
Nope.
I'm a tag because I'm stuck between. You got Off the Wall.
Off the Wall's mine, hands down.
But then you got Thriller. The reason why. Hold on. But here's what I'm saying though. The reason why I say Thriller 2, you can just like Off the Wall. Every song could have came out as a single. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, like it was so you.
I gotta disagree though, because mine would be between Off the Wall and Dangerous, because Dangerous was super bad when he came out with Black and White.
Why
when
you
he
gotta
came
say it
out
like
with
that though?
Who is
What you
it?
say?
Wait, hold on,
You know,
Dangerous.
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 Like,
was
come
super
on.
bad.
Dangerous was
She
his,
shook.
because people think that Bad was his biggest selling tour. Dangerous was
Dangerous
his
tour.
biggest selling
It was the
tour.
Dangerous tour.
He was amazing when he came out with the Dangerous.
If he
tour.
didn't come out
And
with Dangerous,
album,
if he didn't
was
come out with
ridiculous.
Dangerous, then Bad would have been the best tour.
Yes.
But I will say this though, people sleep on people really do sleep on Invincible though.
Yeah.
Oh, Invincible was
I-
crazy.
People sleep on
He was
Invincible.
well versed
Crazy.
too. Thing, but he had a slow jam that you could put on right now. And I guarantee you would go down.
Break
Right.
It Dawn,
Heaven
Butterflies,
Can't
No,
Wait.
and
Heaven Can Wait. Heaven Can Wait.
It was 3 of
Heaven
them
Can
though.
Wait.
Heaven Can't
It was
Wait.
3 of them.
Oh, you Break It Down.
Break It Dawn was and Butterflies.
Well, I
Grown men.
feel bad. Yeah, just-
Shoot.
Flowetry
No, that's
was on there.
gas.
They was like, oh my God, I can't believe
That's
Michael
gas. You
Jackson
ain't got
is singing
butterflies though.
Butterflies.
That's gas. That's gas. You had what I had early before we started.
But
this
I
shit.
can't choose it because it would be between Off the Wall and Dangerous for me, and I cannot choose at this point in time. I would have to really break it down.
But Thriller's so
You gotta vote for Thriller.
Okay.
Thriller though. That's what I'm saying. Like
Leave
Thriller,
behind the glass.
Thriller had you could play Thriller from song number 1 to
You can.
song number 15 with the bonus
can.
tracks.
You can
Don't you miss that?
Yes,
Don't you miss CDs that have 15 tracks?
not 25.
definitely.
Not you know
Or
what
people
I'm
put out
saying?
singles now,
Yeah,
like Designer and that little freestyle he did.
man. People don't put out albums no more. People put out mixtapes.
I have to say
As an album.
my favorite era of Michael Jackson was Bad. I have to say my favorite all-time era of time for Michael Jackson was when he was that light-skinned S&M bondage leather moonwalking son of a gun
Freak.
going on tour.
All right, hold on.
Michael
Hold
in
on.
the band.
Hold on. Calm down, baby. Calm down.
You see how she did S&M? She's like S&M.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yes.
say,
Yes.
like, ooh.
Yes,
That
I
seems like a
love
Question
Michael
for y'all.
in the
But
band.
question for y'all. What was your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God.
Let's start with the
That's-
guess first. Go.
This might be really weird to say, but I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
Ben always made me cry for some reason.
Ben?
Ben made me
Oh,
cry
okay.
always. Like
All right.
it's weird. I was like, anytime, if I hear Ben right now, I'll bust out crying in front of y'all. I guarantee you. I'm joking. Nah,
No, you're not. You
was
was serious about that.
He
No,
was
you was
serious.
serious.
He was going
No. You can't say you was joking. Bro, you was serious. I'm looking at you like, what?
the best song ever. Honestly, to me, is Thriller because it not
that.
only the music part of it, but also what it did for video, what it did for film. Honestly, like the concepts of what they put in there
Yeah, choreography.
was like choreography.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to talk about the choreography, man.
Oh my God.
Choreography,
I'm
like
sorry.
people still use that to this day, probably.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you can't beat that one.
Yeah. What's yours, girl?
Oh my God.
I already know what your favorite song is.
Is it Ben?
It is not Ben.
It's not Ben.
But no, because I can give you my top 5.
Nah, I
but
want your favorite.
My favorite all-time one.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I
I was about to say I'm gonna have to go with Lady of My Life. I'm gonna have to go with Lady of My Life.
That song is played by everybody.
When he came on, there'll be no darkness
Oh my God.
tonight.
What?
Lady, our love will shine. Light in the light.
I'm not singing.
That's my song.
Y'all know my favorite?
What?
Anybody who knows me, and a true Michael Jackson fan that I am, every time I hear this, boy, Billy G, come on.
Yo,
Let me tell y'all something. I know,
if you need a beat, holla at us, man. For
Shoot.
real. You ever heard that? You heard that?
boy,
That's how we knew Michael was black.
Michael.
Because he was dealing with somebody that was trying to tell him that the
Oh.
baby was his and it wasn't. It was that side nigga you was dealing with and you try to put it on me.
You know, we're talking about sides again. That was last week.
I know. I know. We're not going to talk about those sides. We ain't going to talk about those sides.
Ooh.
But Michael, he definitely. But can we talk about how smooth Michael was? Michael was a ladies' man. Let's count Iman. Brooke Shields,
Mm.
Madonna,
She don't count.
Whitney Houston,
Uh,
Princess Diana.
He got Whitney out the way.
before Bobby got her.
Before Bobby.
Before Bobby got her.
Let me just. I mean, Michael was everywhere. Let
Before
me tell
Bobby
you,
got her.
Michael was
No,
a
no,
true.
the first one was
ladies.
Michael Jackson. I mean, Michael Jordan got Whitney before.
Oh
I
Lord
don't know.
Jesus, we not gonna.
Man,
Yeah,
talk
we.
about That's why
But
Michael.
Michael seriously was
God rest
a
his soul.
ladies' man, you know, and I, people skip past that because they think Michael was so weird and all this stuff. No, Michael was a pimp.
And a comedian
Yo,
too.
Michael had. Just looking at the way you make me feel, that video.
Oh, with Tabitha,
Talk, come here, girl.
with Tabby.
Come on, go on, girl. Like man, Michael was that dude, man. I'm a like if Michael, for what I heard, if Michael didn't pass away, he was about that whole that tour, the This Is It tour.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to do that tour, but I heard he was coming back with the Jacksons. When I say the Jacksons, I'm talking about Jackie, Tito, Marlon, Jermaine, Randy, Janet, Rebe, and LaToya. All of them
What
were
song
going to.
Rebe do?
She had it one hit song.
I forget the song.
I
I know
did
she
too.
did. I cannot remember it right now. I knew Rebe had one song
Yo, Rebe
because
was fine.
she was dancing on that tile floor
Whatever.
in the pink
What?
jumpsuit.
She was just fine.
I don't know, but she had a pink jumpsuit on. I don't know what Rebe,
She was
but Rebe
fine,
was
though.
hella fine.
Oh, she was
Did you
fine.
see them at the Grammys when Michael won all the awards for the Thriller album?
Uh-huh.
Oh
Was
my
she better than
god!
Janet?
Riri.
What? No, nobody.
No,
is
nobody's
better than
better. Women better than Janet.
Nobody.
Ah,
is better
no,
than
don't-
Anytime he plays- I
nobody
realized
better
I
than
realized
Janet.
I was a
No.
growing boy
No.
Yeah.
when I heard anytime he plays.
No, nobody
I
is better
realized
than
what I was-
Janet.
I realized anytime he plays for.
You stupid.
And would you mind? Would you mind the end? What would you mind?
Oh, for Janet, man.
But I can tell you right now, LaToya was very beautiful before all the surgery
Okay,
and all
there
of
we
that.
go.
LaToya was
Yeah.
definitely a beautiful.
Yeah, she was.
When she was at the Grammys with them and everything, LaToya was very, very beautiful.
But
Mike-
LaToya's face LaToya's nose is this long now.
Yeah, it's just I don't
And it's
know
big.
all the surgery,
and
but I
wh-
mean
and
the
white as
whole
that paper
family
right
has
there.
had surgery, so it's like
Right
you
here.
can't even touch that. But yeah, so that Michael.
That Playboy poster. Thank you, Brandon. That Playboy poster she did.
Oh yeah.
Oh. The cover of Playboy.
Almost
You
got
know-
her exiled out of that
get
family.
Playboy. I don't look at Playboy.
They almost got her exiled out of the
I
family.
don't do that. That's wrong. That's nasty.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
But Michael is the
I
best.
can't say with a straight face.
You can't.
look terrible.
But Michael was the man, yo.
Michael is the
Oh
man.
my god. Oh my god.
Comedian too with that, like funny.
Oh, he was very funny.
Oh yeah. Don't tell me. I ain't
So
got-
to segue from
don't tell
Michael,
me. No, not tonight. Not tonight.
Let us pray.
we
Shut up, Daryl.
yeah
No,
we
shut up.
we got a
Oh,
letter
Jesus,
that we're
let us
gonna
pray.
read tonight.
I'm not doing this tonight. No.
It's actually something that you
No,
can
not.
help with,
No,
and
not
this
doing it.
person actually knows you.
Huh?
This person knows you because
No.
this person knows you.
Mm.
Like the first thing that she says out of her mouth is that I haven't seen you in forever. You know, she says, "Bowie Bulldog, stand up, let's do this." And then she say, "We used to run in school. You know, we used to run that school, and I love how she loves your show, and she loves how you
Does
you
Jordan
grew
have a
into
child
your
on the
looks."
way?
Does Jordan better not have a child all the way?
She thinks you're kind of
She
sexy
grew,
now.
wait. He grew into him, right?
He grew into him.
So
Apparently,
she's
you
ugly
wasn't
when
all
younger.
that in Bowie, but now you look like something.
Wow.
But anyway,
Tell her I said I hope she perish. Hope whatever. Anyway, let's
but
read
anyway, here's the letter. It says, "Anywho, I have been dating this guy for about 5 years. Like most relationships, we have our ups and downs, but we're here. I love him very much. We've been working on our communication and trying to be more in tune with each other, and it has been
you.
working. However, physically, I have not been satisfied. I'm not saying I'm a freak, but I'm a very passionate person and enjoy foreplay in various positions while being intimate. Let's just say I love sex. My man, on the other hand, is not really into it. He's not really romantic. Intimacy kind of bores him. I mean, we only have sex when he's really in the mood. And the past few times that we have been having sex, it's been really quick and not really enjoyable. Reason being, he arrives and I don't. Now, I would not have a problem with him coming fast if he would take care of me afterwards. but he doesn't.
Fall asleep, don't he?
He doesn't like to give head, and the one time he actually did, he stopped midway complaining about his jaw was hurting. I was so pissed. I love giving head. It turns me on. It's gotten so bad, I just finish myself when he leaves, or if he stays over, I'll just use my shower head. Wow. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my relationship, but I am not really feeling our sex life. It's boring, and I need to find a way to explain to him that I'm not satisfied. Can you help me?
Wait a minute, this is what I want to know. I want to know who this really is. Did it say sincerely anybody?
It says frustrated at the end of it.
That don't help me to figure out who
I
you
believe
are.
it too.
Yeah, that might be her name right now. That might be her name.
God.
I believe
I want to know
it
who
too.
she is.
That wow, that
Alright,
okay. That's one of the most normal letters we've gotten. Everything has been down low, sideways, side, all this.
I'm trying to figure out what she's trying to get. Thank you, Alea. I'm trying to shout out to Alea. Shout out to my god sister for almost 20.
Oh, is she trying to get with you?
I'm trying to. Why are you telling me for?
I think it's an invitation. She's
I
like,
think she's asking you for advice at this point.
Leave.
Now, if she's
Advice.
trying to get with you, that might
Leave.
be a different thing.
Leave. Like, I
But she
mean,
said
what?
there's no problem with it. The only problem is this. So she
That's a
wants
big problem.
she's saying that she wants to stay in the relationship.
I'm playing Young and the Restless in my head.
But she needs to find a way to tell him or explain to him or show him how to satisfy her if she's gonna stay.
Okay. I got this. Okay.
I got a few
All right.
things I wrote
Okay.
down.
First of all, that's a huge problem. Number one, put the camera right there. There we go, bruh. That's a huge problem. Number one, because I'm assuming since you say you know me from Bowie, so you gotta be between the ages of 26 to maybe 28, maybe 29. So I don't know how long y'all been together, but if y'all plan on continuing, your friendship, your relationship, of course, your relationship should have a foundation on friendship and doing X, Y. I ain't gonna read that comment, but don't you say shut up. I'm muting my microphone anyway. I'm not reading that comment. No, but seriously, like, I feel like it's not gonna get any better because he's getting his woman and man quickies. And you're not getting nothing. You can't even get 30 seconds. You can't even get a 30-second. You know what I mean?
Can't get a Mike Tyson fight.
So Josh, what would your advice be to the young lady? How would you approach this?
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of her time.
This is from what people told me. I never experienced this before at all.
Mm-hmm.
If your jaw hurts, that's a good thing, sir. You're putting the right work.
Amen. Go ahead,
If you
Josh.
ain't caught lockjaw, then you ain't done nothing right.
Turn his mic up.
Time out. Some people from the different stories that I hear from different women, your jaw can hurt, but that don't mean you're doing nothing.
Amen.
No. Well, here's the thing. There's from what people tell me again.
Oh God, I forgot.
There's
Wait a minute. What is this from people tell me? Which you don't do it?
What? I'm a virgin, man.
Oh shit.
Put the camera on me.
Exactly.
Really? Hold on. Put the camera.
Move the camera.
First of all, he's a Kappa.
First of all, let me.
I'm a noob. There's a difference. I'm a
hey,
noob.
it is what it is.
You a nasty noob. Don't even try that
but-
shit.
Okay, here we go.
Honestly, one thing is this though, and this is the best advice.
Oh no!
What one man won't do, another man will. I'm scared to see what the comment says.
Don't read the comments, please.
I'm scared to read the comment. What is it? Is it
Jesus,
towards
take the microphone.
Father? Let us pray. Let us pray.
This is my thing.
Nah.
Where's the camera? If this is going on and you need to find, if you want to stay in the relationship, and this is what I'm going to go off of since you wrote the letter. If you want to stay in the relationship, you need to find a way to open up your damn mouth and tell him that you are not satisfied.
One word: communicate.
And to find out why everything is going on the way it is going on. Now, it might not be you. It may be you. But you need to find the foundation of why he does not enjoy satisfying you orally, and why every night after y'all have sex, you're ending up in the shower using the shower head.
You need to take a lesson from Genuine. He made a song called Pony. You need to do.
She need to ride it.
Yeah.
I'm apparently she's doing that, but
and also, quick question.
She need a hold on. Whatever happened? Hold on. I know some people don't do this. I know some people do. Some people don't. Whatever happened to foreplay?
The microwave generation. People want to get in and out the way.
People are just selfish. They want to bust a nut and move it on.
I mean,
explain to us, Dr. Love. What is foreplay?
Ain't no Dr. Love over here.
What is foreplay, Dr. Love? Or is that another episode?
Man,
that might have to be
another
That might have to be another episode.
Can I come back for that one? Can I come back for that one?
She wants.
I mean, that might have to be another episode, but yeah.
Go ahead. Man, let me tell you something. I think honestly, I really do think that if she ain't getting satisfied, she ain't never gonna get satisfied. And if you're not gonna get satisfied, guess what you're gonna do? You, like Josh said, you're gonna start looking at it. You're gonna start looking at other options, and you're basically doing a disservice to yourself because you think you're gonna come back home. You think, hey, I got two people I can have fun with, but technically, baby girl, you're not, because you having fun with one and you coming home to somebody who ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If you can't eat it, if you can't beat it up the right way, then what's the problem? You still standing there? You still sitting there for like a 5-minute pleasure? You know what I'm saying? Why are you still there, baby girl? First of all, and I need to know who you are. Like, because you say you know me.
Why do you need to know? Are you telling her to come find you?
See, I didn't ask no questions.
I want to know who you are, though.
I think she's trying to tell you. Trying to tell her to come find you.
I think I know who it is.
Are you trying to resolve this situation?
I think I know who it is.
You think you know?
Turn off that mic.
Oh, we're gonna mute him.
I already mute him, so he's off the show. So, but no, I'm serious though.
We're gonna mute him.
But no, on some serious stuff. No, I really don't know. Seriously, real talk. I really don't know who it is. But can we do me a favor? The D. I know the D. But anyway. She wants the D. Yeah, but I mean, she doing herself a disservice, and she's miserable because she keep going back to it. Like, what you need to do, you showing signs of being a pure, complete fool and a complete idiot. What? I'm just saying what's really true. You having for anybody, not just for whoever it is, for anybody. Yo, if you're not happy, in one area, sometimes you can balance it. If you got a good foundation, sometimes you can balance it. But in some cases, you can't. Am I right or wrong, people? Hold on, let me turn this mic back on. Am I right or wrong?
For one, like, all seriousness, sex isn't everything. But it's a important thing when it comes to relationship if it gets to that point.
Yeah.
Now, if other things are going correctly and that's the only issue,
right?
What's the face for? That's the only issue. Then that's something that you can talk to him about. But the main word is communicate, man. Like, I think people lost that art.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she hasn't even opened up her mouth and talked to him,
that might be the issue.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Darnell said,
right, that's the issue. She won't open up her mouth.
Darnell said that shower head must be full built up.
Might have somebody spitting out.
That's her best friend, but no, she needs to open up her mouth.
Does he eat the booty?
And let's go, huh?
Does he eat
if he won't touch the puss, why do you think he'll go back there?
Sir, you really think that he would do that?
I mean, some people just wear it like that.
I'm sorry, if you're a guy and all you eat ass only,
that's wrong.
You're a suspect.
Right, that's wrong. That's wrong.
I'm going to just leave it right there. If you eat ass only, you don't touch the front area, we have an issue. And I'm going to have a problem. But that's not the case here.
And could it be her issue? Could she have a scent issue?
Whoa!
It could be her.
Is she not? Does she not? Is she dry like this plate like
Sahara Desert?
Did she
Grand
not do the
Canyon?
Finger smell test? Did she not do it?
That's that. You know what? That may not all be him. It may be her. Yeah. But I don't know though.
It is her because you're not talking.
Yeah,
it is her. It is her. If you're not speaking up, if you're not telling him, babe, I'm not satisfied, you need to help me out here, then what the hell is he supposed to know? How he supposed to know? He don't know nothing. He done busting you already and he gone to sleep. So what is he supposed to do?
And if you don't burp after you eat, that's another bad thing too.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
This guy.
From what I'm told.
I like the. I want to put myself out there.
You like the what?
Put myself out
What
there.
was that?
Woo!
What you like?
Oh, Jesus.
What you like? Is that why you got this beard? A lot of protein? Huh?
That is how beards do grow, though. From what I'm told.
Good for acne too, from what I heard.
I thought
I'm just
no.
saying.
Wait a minute.
I have fair skin.
First of all, let's get something
because
straight.
I thought you were a
Because I use
virgin.
products. That's why I use
You
products.
use products. Or,
Products.
Yeah, okay.
You know
All
what?
right.
That's what a P.
Hold on. You need to use something for right here, dog. Right here's coming real slim. Right here's getting a little slim, dog.
I can't.
Well, you need to put your head in that, boy. I'm telling you.
I don't want people's hairlines.
I can't.
Hold on, this Facebook Live. Nah, I ain't gonna do it there.
Please
No, I
do
ain't
not.
gonna do
No.
that.
I'm trying
That's
to
my
be nice.
man's though.
Please be
That's
nice.
my boy
Don't
though.
do
Homie,
that.
okay?
That is cruel and
Okay,
unusual.
okay. It said it helps acne.
Nah.
Remember,
Anyway,
it helps acne.
thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Jordan.
We about to get out of here.
Jordan.
Cut the commercial. I'm turning off that microphone.
Jordan.
Have fun.
I know the
y'all.
girl's name. Her name is